What's going on, guys? This is the Red Rogue, and I hope you're all doing well today. In this video, we'll be taking a look at how to unlock the new Megadungeon for patch 9.1, Tazavesh, the Veiled Market. Thankfully, it is a really easy process, so this video shouldn't take too long. So, thank you so much for joining me today. Now, let's channel our inner Buon Samdi and make a deal with some brokers. Thankfully, the introductory quest chain for Tazavesh the Veiled Market is really straightforward. I'll be cutting between quests just to shorten the duration of the video, but the first thing you'll notice is the quest the Alley Cat of Oribos, which will show up on your map of Oribos in patch 9.1. This quest is given by host Tarella, the innkeeper of Oribos. They'll inform you that someone wished to speak with you in private about a certain negotiation. Being the entirely complicit and overly trusting mallwalker that you are, you decide to meet this random, unknown person in a secluded place with full expectations of a trusting, fair, and benevolent transaction. Which, is surprisingly exactly how it goes, sadly. You'll meet with Al Dalil of the Al Cartel. Without spoiling too much of the lore and story of it, he wants you to do some digging on the So Cartel, which will involve talking to specific members of 4 cartels around Oribos. Unsurprisingly, none of them want anything to do with a pesky mortal poking around and asking information about opposing cartels and whatnot, so this comes up as a bit of a wash. You'll also need to get your hands on a Cartel So shipping manifest, which will be contained in a crate on the northwestern outer ring of Oribos. You'll get into a brief physical altercation with a caravan guard and will commit an act of murder straight up as an attendant scribe passes right by you, apparently not even fazed that you straight up just offed someone while he was on his daily stroll. Returning to Al Dalil, you'll then be paying a visit to an associate of his over in the Night Market, which is located in the southern part of Revendreth. If you have it, the flight path to Wayne Crypt Hill seems to be the closest to our destination. We'll be asking Tal Nala for a favor, but of course you knew it wouldn't be that easy since favors always cost favors in Brokerland. We'll need to head over to Transfer Station Ta in Bastion, but unlike most quest givers, this one actually has a soul and gives us a portal that goes directly to it. Take this portal and you'll be on the next step of the quest chain. For Bounty Hunter Ta Oku, we'll need to find a missing prototype Aquilon. Head due east from Transfer Station Ta, and there will be a cave entrance near a body of water. Inside, you'll find the Aquilon. After a brief altercation with it, you'll need to jump on board and do one of the most insightful, challenging, and engaging minigames ever put into any game genre ever. QuickTime events. You know, where you just hit the button that you're told to hit and that's it. Al Dalil will ask you to either start pressing buttons, use the lever, or just hit it a lot. Keep an eye on your chat window to make sure you follow the orders, and this will be over shortly, thankfully. The prototype Aquilon will fly back to Transfer Station Ta once you complete this little QuickTime event, and this will give you a token of appreciation. I mean, no, literally, it's a coin of favors as your reward. We'll be heading back to Oribos now to literally cash in this favor, and I can safely say I do enjoy being able to use the word literally and not have it be hyperbole. On the west side of Oribos, close to the portals that take you back to Stormwind and Orgrimmar, you'll find Tameri, the Barge Master. They'll ferry you over to Tazavesh on one of their cartel barges, which is honestly a pretty cool looking space boat thing, and I really hope they reuse this model in other areas in the future. And after making the jump to light speed, you'll find yourself looking upon the Veiled Market, Tazavesh. A very pleasant looking city with some less than scrupulous individuals in it, no doubt. For the last bit of this quest chain, head up to the gates of Tazavesh and attempt to enter the city. As you can imagine, the word attempt is used for a reason, as the bouncer doesn't take too kindly to outsiders. Old Al Dalil has a plan to get in, thankfully, but it requires a few other people, which leaves the last quest as doing the new Tazavesh Megadungeon. On the bright side, once you've done this quest chain on one character, it seems that the flight path will be available for all of your characters, as you can travel to and from Tazavesh as you see fit now. Unfortunately, you only get to take that boat ride once as of now from what I've seen, which is a shame because it's really cool looking. And there you have it, folks. A quick breakdown of the quest chain that leads you up to unlocking access to Tazavesh, the Veiled Market. You could probably just get someone to summon you there because there is a summoning stone right at the entrance of the dungeon and just pick up the flight path, but I would recommend doing this quest chain at least once so you have a little bit of context as to why you're there, so I tried not to spoil too many of the big story drop points in this quest chain. I hope this video is helpful to you though. If so, please consider leaving a like or a comment as it's tremendously appreciated and helps a lot more than you might think. And as always, I just want to extend my gratitude to all of my viewers and especially my patrons, who all help make these Shiba Shenanigans possible. Thank you all so much for watching. This is the Red Rogue, and I'll see you guys around.